Find a father. Find a father. Some of us have holes in our souls that just won't heal because of that missing component that we've been so desperately searching for, even if we don't know it. Find someone. Make sure the person is a one has good character, preferably a believer, because he will know he has to answer to God for what he does. But find a father. You may be 9, 19, 29, 39, and you know you have to find someone. Sometimes people call them mentors, or somebody that you want to relate to. But the first thing is, because you can find the person, but then after you find the person, you have to do some things. The first thing is you have to acknowledge him as a father. I'm a dad myself, and I could try to explain a lot of things about what a father does to you or does for you. And my father was around as a child, but there's some things that I just can't explain, or if I explain it, you wouldn't comprehend it because you weren't raised or you weren't around it. So there's some components. So the first thing is you have to acknowledge him as a father. Acknowledge him and be willing to say, you know what, you're my dad. And for some of us, that may be so hard to say because we have such a hatred in our heart for our fathers, or sadness, or misunderstanding, or a feeling of loss, or feeling of depression, or mixed of emotions. It might change from day to day, but find someone that be willing to help you deal with those emotions. And after you acknowledge the person as father, you have to you have to answer to him as a father. I remember growing up with my father in the house, and I know sometimes whenever I do good things or bad things, or just in general, when he would call my name, Joel, wherever I was in the house, I'd have to stop what I was doing and I would have to go to him because he was talking to me and I would have to answer to him. And it was easier for me because it was something that he trained me in from time I was a baby even until now. When he calls, I answers. When he calls, I answer. The person that you choose, you're going to have to answer to them. Now, for those of us who weren't raised with a dad, this is going to be uncomfortable. This might be even terrifying. But when he calls, answer. When he asks something of you, answer. And the last thing is, at least for right now, I was driving, I was thinking about these things. And the last thing is, you got to be accountable. After you answer to him and he asks you, or he's demanding something of you, or he assesses whatever situation he may see that you are in need of or in lack of, or it might be just in one to encourage you or direct you, you got to be accountable. When you go to him, you lay stuff before him, your struggles, your joys, your happiness, your pain, the lies that you haven't told anyone that you used to protect yourself, the truths that you hold. Be accountable to him. So when he guides you and directs you, you can take it. Now, this won't be easy. For some of us, it will be because some of us know this man or this person already. But some of us who don't know what that person is, you have to look for someone. Look for someone who you can acknowledge as a father. Look for someone who you can answer to as a father, and look for someone who you can be accountable to as a father. Those are just three basic things that I think about when answering, when being accountable, when acknowledging a father. There's way, way more than that, but this is just for those who are in the beginning stages of possibly even thinking about finding someone who can be a father to them. That's all I got for right now. Be good. Peace.